This is Cindy Manier from aududu Book Creator. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make graph paper, both printables and books, using our graph paper tool. To get to the tool, click on Other Tools, Graph Paper Tool. In this tool, you can control the size of these squares to generate different size graph paper. You can control how thick your lines are. You can control the color of the lines, how much of the page you want to fill with lines, and you can also, as in the other two, add titles or prompts and control your font size and the color of your text. To start off, you're going to go to Book Settings and set your trim size. Let's do 8.5 by 11. Number of pages, you can select bleed or full bleed. So if you do full bleed, your graph paper is going to extend all the way to the edge of your page. If you're trying to create books that are just straight graph paper, this is the setting you're going to want to use. So let's look at the graph settings. So you can create with prompts, and you can fill like half the page or the whole page, whatever you want to do. Depending on what kind of book you're trying to make, you control the thickness of your lines, and you can also set the size of your squares. And both of these are in inches, and you need to make sure that your thickness number is smaller than your squares number. Otherwise, you're just going to have a whole black page, and that's not going to look good, and you don't want that. I gave you some little tips down here. So if you're going to create half-inch square graph paper, use 0.5 for your squares size here. So let's show you what that's going to look like. There you go. If you want to create quarter squares, also known as 4x4 or quad rule, then put 0.25 here. And that's what that looks like. And then if you want 1/8 squares, you put 1.25. Depending on what type of book you want to make, that's going to influence what you use here. So think about what people are going to use it for, and that'll help you decide what to do here. So let's show you, let's say we wanted to fill half the page. That's what that will look like. And let's use bigger squares. That's what that would look like. And if you want to make these, if you're using bigger squares, you can use thicker lines. That's how that would look. So one of the things you can use squares for is for grid, what's called grid drawing. So let's create a page for that. So let's move this back up to 90%. And let's say we're going to say draw a Christmas tree. Let's use a different font just for fun. And as with the other tools, you can change the colors. So if we're doing a Christmas one, let's make this Christmassy colors and put my title in, say, a red color. The title's in red. And how fun would it be to put our lines in green for the Christmas tree? That's pretty cool, huh? Let's also show you what that would look like if it wasn't full bleed. So it really just depends on what you're trying to do, which way you want to go with it. But again, if you wanted to have a whole bunch of different things to draw, you could have more than one line here. So what are some other Christmas things? Draw Santa. Draw a snowflake. Draw a manger. Draw a reindeer. Draw an elf. So you get the idea. So you can have all these different prompts and then download your book. here's what it's gonna look like. So it's got draw a Christmas tree, draw Santa, draw a snowflake, draw a manger, draw a reindeer, draw an elf, and then it's repeating because I only did that number. That's a quick way to generate a book with lots of different titles with different stuff on each page. One of the things I'd like to use it for is for like everyday pages. So you can do, say, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Let's fix that. So now we have something for every day of the week. And using the alternate right left is kind of a good way to do this because it's going to move it around on each side. Say we want to use a different font like Pacifico. Let's get a preview, see if we like it. And let's go back to grayscale. Let's have my title in black, my lines a little bit darker. I'll hit the refresh. There you go. And now if we download the whole book, so we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then starts back at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it's a really easy way to do a weekday book really quickly without having to add all the text yourself on every page, which I hate to do. I like things that make it fast and easy for me to get a book done. And again, with the graph paper tool, you can also do the front and back matter pages. So let's say that we're just going to have a title page, or maybe this time we'll just do this journal belongs to page. And again, we're going to want a blank page and a hey, buy my other great books page. And now you have that all ready to upload to KDP. That's pretty much everything you can do with our graph paper tool. If you have any questions about how to use this tool, ask them in the comments below or ask them in our Facebook group.